Greetings, students. Here is a video that I have made for you to help you with finding the quartiles, the interquartile range, and if there are any outliers. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to look at a list of numbers, and we're going to put them in order from smallest to greatest, which I've already done for you. We already know how to find the median. Remember that that's the number that's in the very middle of the data. If there are two numbers in the middle, like there are here, we just add them together and divide by 2. So we get 37.5 as our median. Now let's find quartile 1. So to find quartile 1, remember that you look at all the numbers to the left of the median. So that would be 26, 33, 35, and 37. We look at all these numbers here. The number that's in the middle is 34, because if you'll notice, we had two numbers in the middle and we had to add them together and divide by 2. Same thing over here with quartile 3. I look at all the numbers to the right of the median, which would be 38, 38, 68, 71. I find the number in the very middle of that data, which in this case is 53, and that is quartile 3. Now let's go and find the interquartile range, or what we commonly call it, the IQR. And to find that, we simply subtract Q3 minus Q1, which in our case is 53 minus 34, and we get 19. This is our IQR, 19, and you're going to need that number later. What you're learning today is, are there any outliers? And to figure that out, there's two rules that you do. The first rule is you take quartile 3, which we found to be 53, plus 1.5, it will always be 1.5, times the IQR, which we found to be 19. We work that out, we get 81.5. The second thing you do is you take quartile 1, which in our case is 34, subtract 1.5 times the IQR, which is 19, and we get 5.5. Now put a box around these numbers, because these numbers you're going to be looking at right now to find the outliers, if there are any. And so what we do is we look at our list of numbers. We go back up to the beginning and we look at our list of numbers. And are there any numbers that are, we look at the first rule, are there any numbers that are greater than 81.5? And I look at my list of numbers, and no, there are no numbers that are greater than 81.5. So there's no outliers here. Now let's go here to 5.5. And are there any numbers in our list that are less than 5.5? And there are none, and so there are no outliers here. So our answer is no outliers. Now let me go back. If you had found in your original list of numbers, if you had found any numbers that were greater than 81.5, those would have been your outliers. Sometimes you can have 1, sometimes 2 or 3, it doesn't matter. But any numbers that you, if there were any numbers greater than 81.5, you would have listed them as outliers. The same thing here, if there had been any numbers in our list that had been less than 5.5, you would have listed those as outliers. Okay, that is your lesson on finding outliers. I hope this has helped.